I wanted to show you a few of Usborne Books and More's phenomenal picture books. And these 4 stories that I wanted to tell you about are all pretty inspiring in different ways. The first one's Cordelia, and there is a plush doll available that matches Cordelia. Cordelia is this little girl that believes she can fly, and the book starts off all happy and she's flying through the sky until she realizes that there's people that doubt her and they don't believe she can fly, and it starts to turn dark and sad, and you can see Cordelia just becomes miserable and her whole world is shattered until she decides that she's not going to let anybody else tell her what she can or cannot do. And she builds up the courage to show everybody that they're wrong and that she truly can fly, and she becomes happy again. So it's a great book about being comfortable in your own skin, believing in yourself when others doubt you. I just love Cordelia. Hip and Hop, You Can Do Anything, is a fun book. It's got a lot of rhythm and rhyme in it, and it's about Hip the hippo, and Hop is a little bird that's learning how to ride a bike for the first time. And Hop keeps crashing or getting hurt, and you can see the illustrations and the color is just beautiful, and just a fun book. And poor Hop starts to get really discouraged until Hip convinces him not to give up. And he says anytime somebody learns something for their first time, they're going to have some setbacks, and nobody's an expert the first time they do it. And so Hop decides to stick with it, and he ends up winning first place in a race. And so it's a real encouraging book that helps to explain to kids that they might not always be the best at something, and to just try harder and they'll get better at it. So that's a great book. I love the lesson there. Pink Lion is about a pink lion that is living with pink flamingos, and he's never been concerned that he doesn't look like the rest of his family until a pack of lions come along and they try to convince him that he's truly a lion. They try to teach him to hunt and bathe and roar like a lion, and it doesn't quite work until a crocodile shows up, and then the pink lion has the biggest roar of them all, and he saves his family. And so it's just a cute book about being comfortable in your own skin if you might look a little different or act a little different. It's such a sweet book. I love that story. Very cool. And the last one I want to talk to you about today is Can I Join Your Club? And it's about this duck that is trying to find its place among all these different clubs that are out there. And they keep telling him that he's not quite what they are looking for because he can't roar, or he can't hiss like a snake, or trumpet like an elephant. And so he takes his quack and he decides to make Duck Club. But then he doesn't like turning people down, so he decides to include everybody, and he makes Our Club. And it's a great story about inclusion and being friends with all different types of people, and how it's more fun that way. I hope you find some picture books that you love. My family loves all of the picture books.